And happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Get it? You know, cause the movie that we're talking about today. Welcome to the final day, day 31 of Shocktober. Today we're gonna be talking about Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Halloween 3 is about a doctor, Dr. Chalice, who discovers a sinister plot to sacrifice all of the kids in America by a company called Silver Shamrock, who make very popular Halloween masks. All right, so let's get right into what I liked about Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. I think the majority of people dislike Halloween 3, but there's also still a good number of people that really enjoy this movie. And mostly people don't like it because it has nothing to do with Michael Myers or anything like that. It is definitely the black sheep of the Halloween franchise. It's like the only one that doesn't fit. But I really like it. Even though it's technically part of the Halloween series, I like that it's a standalone film. And it's just like one story start to finish. There's no sequels to it. No remakes. That is the theme of this week, I think, is Vicky is tired of sequels. But yeah, I really actually enjoy the story. It kind of makes me wish that John Carpenter had done what he wanted to do. So basically what Carpenter wanted to do with this was to make a movie every year that was not related to each other, so not in a series, but you know, centered around Halloween time. So that's what Season of the Witch is. But at the time it did very poorly because everybody was whining that Michael Myers wasn't in it. So, you know, the studio and everything decided to continue with Michael Myers after this, as it kind of failed. But I feel like it's kind of gained a following more and more as the years have gone on. I know every time I watch this, I kind of get mad that audiences at the time like hated on this movie so much, because I feel like we missed out on something really cool. Like if John Carpenter was able to do what he wanted and kind of create like an anthology of feature films centered around Halloween. I don't know, like I really wish we could have seen like what would have come of that. It sucks that we only have one movie really that, you know, that fits into that, but yeah. I do like that it's a standalone film. I think it has a great story and it has a super creepy like ending that, you know, kind of closes off the story but also leaves it a little bit open-ended because you don't know what happens ultimately. But I like it. It's good. It's like equal parts open-ended and, you know, it finishes the story. I think it's a super creepy story. It's a really good mystery for one, you know, with like the creepy masks, and you're just like spent the whole movie wondering like what what like the plot is with the masks, like what the point is, like what is Silver Shamrock's goal with this. And I think they kind of like throw you off a little bit like with the commercial, because I think you're kind of thinking maybe it's going to be like a mind control kind of thing, or that's going to turn the kids into monsters or something like that. I don't know. So I really like the repetition of the commercial with like the London Bridge song, and how like each time it comes on it's like counting down the days like to Halloween. One, because it like, I don't know, it just has like that big corporation feel, like, you know, when you see a company's commercial like a million times and you know it by heart, like you know the jingle, you know all the lines of the commercial, and it just gets like stuck in your head as much as you hate it. I like that they kind of like play on that in the movie. The only thing I really don't like about Season of the Witch is just, I feel like some of like the motivations of Chalice don't really make any sense. Like, I feel like he's developed well enough, like you kind of understand him a little bit, like with his whole like family situation and how, you know, he's very busy as a doctor, obviously. And he seems like he likes to help people, but he's like kind of flirty a little bit with the nurses. Maybe he kind of gives you a hint as to why his wife is his ex-wife. But even though he is like, you know, they show him like as a little bit like flirty, like maybe a little bit of like a dirty old man type of thing, I still don't understand why when him and Ellie go to the Silver Shamrock headquarters, like why they felt the need to like add in a scene where him and Ellie have sex. I don't know, I just felt like it was a bit arbitrary. Like I just didn't understand like the motivation behind it, like how they like just met and then it's like just because they get to a hotel room, like all of a sudden they get super horny or something. Like, I don't know, I feel like it doesn't fit in with them trying to figure out like what Silver Shamrock is doing and Ellie trying to figure out what happened to her father. Like, they're just so easily distracted by each other to do that. I don't know, it just didn't fit. I don't think they led up to it well enough. Is Halloween 3 Season of the Witch worth watching? Yes, it's definitely one of my favorite ones in the Halloween series for sure, even though it doesn't fit with the whole Michael Myers thing. I like to think maybe it happens in the same universe, you know. So I'm gonna give it a rating of 4 out of 5. Like, I really like this, even though the internet doesn't seem to like it, although I know a lot of people that like this movie, so I don't know. On IMDb it has a 4.7 out of 10. On Rotten Tomatoes it has a 37% critic score and a 25% audience score, and Roger Ebert gave it a 1.5 out of 4. So if you've seen Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about it. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And subscribe if you're new here and become a creepy peep today. I post videos Monday through Friday. Thank you so much for participating in Shocktober with me and watching and commenting, especially those of you that like watched and commented on like every single video. Hopefully you guys aren't tired of looking at my face or, you know, hearing my voice all this month. I know it was kind of like double the Nightmare Maven. Definitely look for a Shocktober recap on Wednesday for my Weird Wednesday video. Yep, thank you for watching, and until next time, stay strange. Bye!